Hello. Let's see and make sure. Hi. Let's see and make sure that all my audio is working this time around. Because last week we had an audio problem. So I'm going to set up my camera properly and then we're going to check audio levels. Ooh. Sorry, I'm a little late. I was making sure that anything that might be causing audio issues might not be there. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my iPad so that I can check audio levels. One moment. All right. Sorry, I am currently checking audio levels. So let me make sure that this is going. Currently checking audio levels. Cool. Make sure that this is going. All right. So we've got audio. Now, alrighty. So since audio is working this week, yay, I'm super happy. I did a poll on Instagram, and so there was two different options for what next week's planner theme was going to be, and a very good boy was what won out. So these are some sticker flex that I got from Japan, and then this is a washi tape that I got from Japan. They are, as far as I can tell, from the exact same line. So this is what we're going to be playing with today. This was the inspiration. There were a couple different versions of this when I was in Japan, but just the Dogo doing a very good letter carry. It was kind of what won me over for this one. And so the planner that I am using is the Happy Planner Mini. So that is going to be what we are decorating this week. And some of the supplies that I'm going to be using, I will kind of talk about them a little bit as I'm using them, but I kind of based off the colors that I'm possibly going to be using from this sticker fleck pack from this washi tape. I kind of pulled these guys here, and I thought this was actually really cute and really funny that this is going to be a very good boy, so I got some good times. But yeah, not quite sure exactly if I'm going to be using all of these washi tapes, but those are going to be the ones that I am going to be using hopefully this week. And then I also have these little rice bowls that I picked up while in Japan. Probably not going to use it this week, but figured that I would show it because that is a possibility. So other than the sticker flex and the washi tape, kind of a couple of the other tools that I'm going to be using, well, I'm going to use these productivity stickers for the mini, an X-Acto knife, tiny scissors, ATG gun, so automatic tape gun. This one's awfully big. Sometimes they're pretty small, but just because I'm at home, we need to be using this guy. And then a cutting mat later on. Ooh. A paper cutter. And then last but not least, this is the official Happy Planner hole punch. You don't necessarily need to use the official one, but that's just the one that I have. Once this guy dies, I'm going to be getting a different one. But those are just a quick rundown of some of the supplies that I'm going to be using this week. So let's go ahead and like I said, the planner that I have is going to be the Happy Planner Mini. I currently have the undated version, so every week I write down the dates on the side here. That is mostly just because if I skip a week or if things don't quite line up, I can just use the blank paper, and I really like it this way. And then the cover is just going to be from Recollections that I took out the spine because it was meant for one of the spiral bound ones, or one of the like the little almost like Foliofax ones. So I popped those out and I'm using it for my happy planner. But let's go ahead and pull out these weeks and let's get started. So I normally like to work on my planner with the actual pages out. Some people prefer to keep the pages in. It's really whatever works best for you. Since I do a lot of decorating on the sides here, it's just, like I said, easier for me to have the pages out than to keep them inside. Let's see here. And I'm just triple checking audio levels because, like I said, last week there was no audio. Cool. There was no. Awesome. Alrighty. And let me just check one other thing. Okay, cool. Just making sure that everything is working properly. Alrighty. So, kind of what I said before, we're going to be doing a very good boy theme. So let's go ahead and break open this sticker fleck pack and this washi tape. So like I said, this is one of the washi tape that I picked up while in Japan. As you can kind of see from the label, it was around 320 yen, which is going to be about $3 American. Not too terribly expensive for washi tape, but normally on the pricier side than what I like to spend. Normally I like to keep my washi tape around $1.50, maybe $2 if it's really good, but like I said, since I was in Japan, and since this is kind of one of those where like you could get it outside of Japan, but while in Rome, so might as well get it while there. So this washi tape, I'm probably going to be using it as an accent rather than like for everything. Or well, yeah, I'm probably going to put this on the bottom. Normally for my specialty washi tapes like this, I like to put them at the bottom of the planner so that I can see it. But like, look at this doggo. This doggo is doing a very, very good job. So kind of what the colors were in here was some red, some yellow, gold, and then some green. So those were kind of what I was trying to pull from when I decided the color scheme for this. I saw these flowers that I have, so I figured that was a really nice combination between the dogs and the flowers, because doggos like going outside and playing with flowers, and that made sense. And then because it is a similar color scheme for this one, that's also kind of where I pulled like this periwinkle bluish color. And so that's kind of why I have this one. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but this is actually like almost like a denim color. And it's on camera, it's a little bit darker than what it is in real life, but it kind of plays off of this like blue denim color that's in here as well, periwinkle blue. So that's kind of what I'm playing off of this week. And because I'm going with a very good boy theme, it's also why when I grabbed this for Good Times, I'm going to overlay it on top of this blue washi tape so that we can see that print a little bit more. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and do the sides here, and I'm going to do that with this floral tape. I have a shorter piece on here from a previous planner layout, so I'm just going to pop that off and grab a regular full piece of tape. Normally if I have like little extra bits like this, I like to save them just in case I need them for a project in the future. Obviously, I haven't used those ones yet, but we'll get there when we get there. Alrighty. So normally, again, when I like to do my planner spreads, I like to reinforce my seams here, or where the rings or the discs go into my planner, and that's mainly just because I flip open my planner constantly and I don't want to have the risk of it not being reinforced. Some people do it, some people don't. It really doesn't matter. It's just all personal preference. But let me go ahead and line this up. And I'm actually overshooting a little bit. Oops, not quite as much as I wanted to. I normally like to overshoot a little bit on the edge over here so that I can cut it off and make sure that I've got plenty of tape on either side. Oh, Jesus. Sorry about that. Knocking over my camera. Not a good idea. Let's see. Didn't quite cut as close as I wanted to here. And then and kind of as I said before, for these reinforcement pieces, I don't always do it, but if I have like a washi tape that kind of really fits into the theme or into the color scheme that I'm working with, then I go ahead and do it. Or if I have time, then I'll do it, but I don't always do it. And actually, kind of one of the reasons why I got the undated Happy Planner was because I like having a monochromatic scheme on the actual planner pages, because if I don't have time to decorate it, then I don't want random colors popping through, or if I do have time to decorate it, I don't want random colors popping through. So, got little flowers, and then I'm going to come back and punch that. But like, if you can kind of see the stripes popping through here, and if it was not monochromatic, then that could be troubling. Go. I'm just gonna cut off this bottom piece here. Oh, I didn't finish. There we go. Then I'm just gonna cut this down to size. The top. And cut the edge off here, and then after I cut this off, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and hole punch. There we go. And so I have this little tiny strip here, so I'm probably going to save this little bit just in case I want to use it in the layout. But let me go ahead and grab my hole punch. Where's my other washi? And this part, God, I always hate punching it because it always, what if I don't line them up properly? What if I accidentally overshoot? Well, I've yet to like completely screw it up. So, and one thing that, so if you do a lot of these, you'll actually start to see that on certain of the punches, they actually have like little dots in the center of the metal here that you can actually line up with your lines or where you're anticipating the holes to go. And that helps as well. Oh, and this is what I was afraid was going to happen. So last week oh, there we go. Last week this jammed and it bit off a piece here. This is less than it bit off last week, but just, I need to replace my hole punch. Because that's not a good time that it bit off. And I'm cleaning this out just because I'm going to be doing my second page. Then it might bite off the same little piece over there. Oosh. And I'm just gonna, these are all like pieces from planner punches. Okay. Oh, and what I was basically just doing was pushing through with my X-Acto knife to make sure that all of the metal teeth were pushed back out. Because if they're not pushed back out, then it's gonna possibly bite my page. I don't want it to do that. Okay. Oh, I overshot this one, so it didn't line up properly. Fiddlesticks. Okay. So, whoops. Sometimes this is another trick, is to do it on the reverse side so that you can line it up properly, because I totally overshot the other one. There. Not bad. All right. So because I overshot the other one, let's punch it again. So normally if this happens where you overshoot and you have to punch it again, then normally you'll just have certain ones that are a little bit wider than others. And it's not the end of the world, but it's can look weird. So like this right here has double teeth and that's extra wide here. So what I'm just going to do is, because I totally messed it up, I'm going to go ahead and lay down another thing of washi on top of that, so that I'll then have some reinforcement. And I actually should have done this before I punched it, but oh well. There. Okay, time to cut off the extra again. And then once I cut off this extra, then I'm going to go ahead and punch it for a third time. Like I said, I should have layered this over the previous time, or after I messed it up the first time. I should have layered it over before I did the second hole punch, but whatever. Things aren't always perfect. Let me make sure I'm lining this up properly over here. this guy, make sure. Okay. Just making sure my lines are all lined up again, because once you start having multiple mess ups, God, it's issues. All right. Third time's the charm. All right. I've got some little stray bits over here, so I'm just gonna clip those off. Okay. And that's, I accidentally cut a little bit too far over here, so I'm just gonna Band-Aid. Washi tape Band-Aid. All right, cool. Alrighty, so now that I've got my florals down, I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy away. And then so kind of as I said before, I'm gonna be working with this as well as these sticker flecks. So not quite sure exactly where I want this washi tape to go. I was originally thinking like down here at the bottom would be really cute. So I might actually put it at the bottom and then probably like over here as well so that it's divided opposite ways, because I could just put it at the very, very bottom like this if I wanted to. That feels a little boring to me, especially because it's not, like, it's a cute washi tape, but I also have the sticker flecks, so there's no sense in kind of trying to make it cohesive down here at the bottom. So I'm just going to put this just at the bottom on one side, and then put the sticker flecks throughout as well. And actually, do I want to overlay it on top of this? Yes, I do. So that's also kind of another reason why I grabbed this, is because sometimes it's really good to have a base so you can see patterns or prints pop a little bit more. And layering always gives it a nice texture. Where did I put my X-Acto knife? There you are. There we go. And then, yeah, I like that. So while I am layering this, has anyone seen Avengers Infinity War? I'm not actually going to talk about it, don't worry. But I saw it Thursday night with my spouse, and it was a good time. It was a good time. That is it. That is all that I'm going to say about that. So because as I'm laying this down, you can kind of see, you can see the sheeb pop through here. And what I'm going to do, is cut around him, cut around the dog, so that you can see the washi tape under, or the background color. But normally when I layer washi tape, or if I'm cutting it on a paper, I normally don't apply a whole lot of pressure, just enough pressure to actually cut through the top layer, because I don't want to cut through the paper, like down to the bottom. I just want to cut the top part off. So that's what I'm going to be doing, just applying a little bit of pressure so that I can get this top layer off. And I'm basically doing like little swooping patterns so that I can get some of this off. There we go. Because like I want to keep the apples and I want to keep the little paw prints, but I want to take off some of this. And I remember when I was first learning this technique, I would cut way too hard and end up cutting the paper underneath. So if you don't really have a steady hand, or if you normally apply too much pressure, then it's always good to test out doing this technique on something else, or on like test washi beforehand, just to make sure that you're not applying too much pressure. So as you can see, I took off this area here, and then where that little line is what I'm taking off next. There we go. Boop. And then I'm going to just do this last little bit over here. There we go. So like one thing that has definitely saved me multiple times is getting a really nice X-Acto knife. Because then like if you want to lift up a sticker, you can use the point of the X-Acto and just pop it right off. But so now we've got a nice little dark blue behind the little puppers. I might later on come through and like cut some of the bottom off, but for now this is good. And then I can come back and do the rest if I so choose. But let's go ahead and push them down and then grab some more puppers. Let's put you over here. I don't want to cut off his tail, so I'm gonna line this up so I don't want to accidentally cut off the dog's tail. There. Because if I didn't line that up properly, then I would have chopped off a large portion of his tail, and I did not want to do that. So now after I have him down, don't know if I care for this one quite as much. Because like, reevaluating. But this normally is what happens when I pushed a little bit too hard on that side. When I'm just doing my planner, is that like sometimes things don't quite work out how I had originally planned them to look. So just take it off. Oh, that's ripping. I hope he survives. I could always put more washi tape down, but I don't want to. So like this is the kind of stuff that happens when I'm not doing it live, and you guys can see kind of my thought process. But like normally if I was just recording this and then posting it later, you would not see me changing my mind. You would just see the final product. But we'll go with the flow. We'll do what works. Oh yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. So next, I'm going to block off the weekend. So normally I like to put a little barrier or indicator right after Friday for the weekend. For my job, I work Monday through Friday. For the most part, every once in a while I will work a Saturday. But because I basically have a Monday through Friday job, I like to block off the weekends and make them a little bit special. So that piece that I actually pulled off from down here, I'm just going to actually reuse him. It's a little jagged, it's a little bit shaped like the dog's, but you know what? We'll make it work. I'm actually going to pop him this way. There. Cool. Neat. Oop. Sorry, camera. Just need to adjust my camera a little bit so it doesn't fall over. There. Sorry about that. All right. So now we've got doggos up here at the very top. We've got our dark blue accent for the weekend, and then we've got dogs at the bottom. And then, kind of like what I said, I'm going to use this washi tape. Whoops. I'm going to use this washi tape that says Good Times on it. And I had originally planned to use this right on top of this blue. So, and that's going to allow it to pop. I'm actually going to place this, because the wording is a little bit longer, like if I place it from end to end, I'm just going to center on these little starbursts and make those kind of the end of what I'm working with. Whoops. I'm going to cut this off over here. And I'm going to cut the bottom off here. Peel it off. Sometimes I cut through my washi tape like this, sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends on how I am feeling for a particular project. Not great, but it works. So now I've got the Good Times over here. And what I'm just doing is kind of like pushing it down a little bit more so you don't see the little air bubbles. All right. And then you're going to place, let's see here. The other washi tape that I grabbed to kind of work with this was one that says important on it. I might or may not use this. And then two little division ones. So this one has little stars on it, little starbursts, and then just a glitter red. Like I said, not 100% sure that I want to use these guys, but I almost feel like I want to. I think I'm going to use this down here at the bottom, actually. Yeah, I think let's go with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put some little stars down here at the bottom. So for my particular planner, I normally have like there's little words or sayings like down here, and I don't care. I really don't care for them. So I normally try to cover them up because they don't, like, unless it really has like any kind of sway with me, but this one doesn't, so I'm just gonna cut it off. And I actually want this one to end right here. Got some stars for the doggos, and then I'm going to use this red. I've never used this one before, so I am trying to find the beginning. There it is. I took a lot longer than it should have. I am going to use this for layering purposes on top of this one here. And then I'm going to go up here and do something similar to the top of the opposite side. Ooh, I just had an idea. I love it when this happens. So, how I said that I had extra of this floral, I'm going to go up here. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to go up here, get that floral. Yeah, well, there. And then I'm going to take this gold, layer it on top. And then I'm going to take this red, so let's see here, how did I have, okay. too far down? Yeah, I'm too far down. You can't quite see it. Oh, you know what? Can't quite see the gold in that case. Let's move this down. There we go. So now we've got this hole punch never punched out. There we go. So now we've got a repeating pattern of the little arrows with the gold, a little bit of the blue. I'm just gonna make this arrow a little pointier. You can't quite see it. There we go. Oops. Come on. There. Cool. So now we've got this gold on this side, gold and red on the other side with the little doggos, and I'm going to pull out a couple of these sticker flecks. I'm also going to make sure that I leave enough room for a couple of my productivity stickers. And I have quite a few different sticker books from me and my big ideas, or from Happy Planner, basically, that makes this planner pages. Let's see here. And for those not really familiar with sticker flecks, these are pretty much little like pieces of paper that have sticker backing. Some of them are going to be like actual like paper consistency. Some of them are going to be closer. Oh, there's the bottom. Some of them are going to be closer to like a metallic metal plastic. Some of them are not, so it just really kind of depends. Oh, I need to plug my phone in. Ooh. Nope, my charger is not going to reach. Okay, so my battery for my camera is at 20%, and we've got 15 minutes left in this live, so let's beat the clock. All right, so I am pretty sure the one that I want to use is going to be this little guy right here, because it takes a lot of the colors from elsewhere. And possibly this one. Come on. Possibly this one. I could easily do... Come on. Could easily do this one as well. But I don't think I want to pull in that much pink. You know what? Let's see. I don't know if I want to pull in that much red. pull out a couple different possibilities. See what I want to go with. Okay. Putting the other ones away while I am thinking. Oops. Okay. So, using my different possibilities, I think after all I don't want to go with this one. Got that little guy doing a very good job. Normally in this little area over here, I like to put a sticker or something that I really like for the week. So I think I'm going to put them there. And then I think I'm going to put this little one over here. And I think I want one more. I think. Yep. So I think, yes. I think those are the ones that I'm going to be using this week. They look good. I like the placement. Okay. All right. So, like I said, because these are stickers, I can easily peel back here. But for this one here, I think I want to put a focal point underneath him. Let's see if I have any like stars or starbursts that I could use. Actually. Since I'm going with a slight arrow theme, I've got these. So I'm going to grab a couple of these arrows. What I'm going to do is make a little background for my dogs to sit on, and then put them right there. Gives it a little texture underneath. I'm pretty sure these are already self-adhesive. Some of them you need to put adhesive on them, but most of the ones that I get from Japan already had adhesive. Sorry about my really kind of bad nails right now. Oh, geez. Let me see if I can pull this off. This one might not be adhesive. Oh, wait, there we go. Took me much longer than I thought it was going to. All right. Good little base for my doggos. All right. And like I said, if these didn't already have adhesive on the bottom, then I would just take my, oh geez, I keep knocking into my camera. I would just take my automatic tape gun, this guy, and that is adhesive on there. So I would just put some adhesive, but because they already are adhesive, don't need to do that. Okay, last little doggo. Place him over here. Doing a very good job. Okay. Alrighty. Now, got about 10 more minutes left. My battery is at 17%. So it looks like we will be able to finish this in just enough time. Now, because I can't quite see this gold very well, I am going to grab one of these, and I'm going to grab probably like one of these tips here and put it underneath. Actually, I think I'm going to use this black flag. So like whenever I have something that I can't quite see as well as I want to, and I keep noticing it, then I will layer something underneath so that you can see what I'm trying to draw attention to. There. Yeah, that'll work. It's not great, but it'll work. Okay. And then let's go ahead and grab some of these productivity stickers and pop them in there. And then, oh, I had another sticker that I wanted to add. Let's see here. So I've got these Halloween stickers. For those that know me, I love Halloween, and I have an exorbitant amount of Halloween stickers. So I have some of these Halloween stickers, but the one that I wanted to pop in there was this guy over here that says, "Treats, not tricks." Because that's what a very good pupper would do. So, treats, not tricks. So we are going to add in a little bit of black because I wear black. I like black. Tone down this color a little bit. There we go. And then I've also got one that just says tricks. So I'm going to pop you over there. And then, yeah, that's probably about it. Let's see. Goblins, I'll get you my pretties, creepy. Yeah, I think that's probably about it. I don't think there's anything else that I'd want to pop in there. And this little area feels a little empty to me. So let's pop something down there. I'm not quite sure what I want to put down there, but this little heart seems good. So let's layer some hearts. So I'm just pulling a couple little things off here. Let's see, how big is this heart? Okay. So I'm just going to layer a few of these underneath and put a heart right on top. Gives me a little bit of texture, like I said. Oh, don't quite love that as much as I thought it was going to. So turn this sideways a little bit. There we go. Much better. So we're pretty much done. I'm just going to put down a few of these productivity stickers. So normally on Monday we have the trash go out. Normally on Tuesday I have a conference call at work. And then, so let's find something that will go with the theme. So I really love these productivity stickers. They're just super, super cute. I'm gonna also grab you, tie in the red, pop you down here. Whoops. It's a little sideways, but it's okay. And then let's see here. I probably want something gold over here to kind of counterbalance. Oh, here we go. These are really calling to me, so I think I'm probably just gonna go with something simple. Like none of the ones in this pack, I have a different pack, but I don't feel like pulling it out right now. But I'm probably gonna go with like these little 3 stars here, and then probably a different one, but probably gonna use this guy here. Yeah, I like that. And then let's find something simple. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Got a little, come on, let's autofocus. Little to-do sticker. It's not wanting to focus very well, but that's okay. All right. So let me grab my pen. Oh, want something over here on Saturday. Oh, you know what? I've got the perfect thing. So I have these little stickers from Michaels, little stars. I think I got them from like the teacher section, but I love them because then I can just use them as not only decoration, but I can also use them for like kind of how this is listing out things to do for the day. So I'm going to put down a couple of these over here to kind of give me a little balance from one side to the other. And I'm also going to use them as decoration. So I'll put down one more. And then I actually think this is done. Alrighty. So I think this turned out pretty cute. I was trying so hard not to make this like America themed because I am based in the United States and America colors are red, white, and blue. And so I was trying so hard not to make it seem like that. But let me go ahead and get the camera up close so that you can see what's going on. Let me move this. All right. So, oh, come on. There we go. Alrighty. Actually, let me pop my camera off of my, oh, geez, maybe. Popping it off my tripod. Not quite working as well as I wanted it to. There we go. Woo! Alright. So, we've got little doggos. And I think it turned out pretty cute. over there. Oh, there's a little bit of dust at the top. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me as I made a very good boy spread. For those not familiar, kind of it's in reference to an internet meme, dogs being a very good boy. So that's kind of where I got the inspiration for this week. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh goodness, hi tripod. Put my camera back onto my tripod without breaking anything. And yeah, like I said, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the planner spread. For those that want to follow me on social media, I also have an Instagram that I post often too, and that is where I will also be doing polls for what planner spread you might want to see the following week. And I will be doing, for at least the foreseeable future, planner lives, either every Saturday or every Sunday, depending upon my schedule. And they normally will be around 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to go ahead and follow me on social media, like I said, I have Instagram, and that is going to be Kitty Kaiser, KITTYCAESAR. That's going to be all one word, no underscore. And then I also have a Facebook page where I also have been posting the same kind of information. So it's going to be a Facebook fan page, and that is going to be Kitty Kaiser as well. And then for those that are kind of new to following me on social media, I also do a lot of fashion-related posts as well. That's mostly what my Instagram is fashion, as well as my some of my videos on YouTube are also fashion-related and just Japanese fashion-centric. And my spouse and I actually just came back from Japan not that long ago, and so coming up very soon, I had to take a break. But coming up very soon, there will be some video, sorry, I'm putting things away. I'll be having some videos about our trip to Japan and a couple of the places that we went there. So if you are interested in seeing more either planner spreads or some more things about Japan or Japanese culture or Japanese fashion, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to do planner videos once every weekend. And they will be lives, and then if you want to follow me on Instagram and then on Facebook. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. That's probably about it. If you are curious about where I got any of my supplies, most of them are going to be from Michael's Arts and Crafts. Always make sure to use a 50% off coupon. But yeah. That is about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next week, hopefully with better nails. But I will see you next weekend. Alrighty, guys. Bye. Have a good one.